All right, guys. So I just saw the match that I forgot to review in the Clash of the Castle review. That was the Dominic Mysterio thing. So Edge and Ray tagged against Judgment Day. They won via assistance of Dominic, and after Dominic kicked Edge in the balls and then clotheslined his dad, turning heel. But yeah, that's the match that I forgot to talk about, but we'll talk more about it for this review for Raw. So yeah, Raw was really interesting. Really interesting main event with The Miz and Bobby Lashley. It's gonna be the first thing I talk about because it's the easiest to remember. So Bobby Lashley versus The Miz in a steel cage match. It was a good match, really entertaining. Then Dexter Lumis comes out from the bottom of the ring, just looking up while The Miz is there. Miz runs for his life, gets speared. 1, 2, 3, Bobby Lashley wins. Then Dexter Lumis chokes the hell out of The Miz, effectively ending his life, basically. It was alright. Really interesting. Really interested in what's gonna happen next. Now that Dexter already got The Miz, is The Miz gonna like flip out and ask him for an actual match? Dexter Lumis still hasn't said anything, which is gold. But yeah, basically that happened in the main event. The show entirely was centered around the announcement of Damage Control announcing of their goals of becoming tag team champions. Bianca comes out and interrupts them. Bayley tells her that she's not interested in the women's title right now because she's trying to get her girls right first, and then after that she will go and face Bianca for the title. Basically, that's what I got from the message, because she was like, I'm not interested right now, I can get it whenever I want. So that's basically what she means. She's trying to get her girls right with the tag titles first, and then she gonna come for that ass. So I guess. So it was okay. The promo was lit. You know, the fact that the product got this good in a span of a month and a half after Triple H takes over is crazy, because then we had a fatal 4-way match to see who the #1 contender for the Usos titles were going to be. And it's really interesting because we had Los Lotharios, which we haven't seen in TV in a while. We had the Street Profits, which we've seen the Street Profits versus the Usos a lot. Then we had the New Day, which just lost to the Viking Raiders, and the Viking Raiders weren't in the match. And then the last team was Alpha Academy. And yeah, so either way, I didn't see any of them winning. Like, I really wasn't as interested in the match, but it made sense for what happened after, because I was like, the Usos already fought the Street Profits. The Usos already, you know, I don't think a heel versus Alpha Academy is going to be a thing. You're going to have to turn either the Alpha Academy face, because you're not going to turn the Usos face because of Roman. So, and then it would be if the crowd buys into their face turn, and then the New Day's been getting L's, so it wouldn't make sense if it was them. And Lotharios haven't been on TV in a while, so like, I wasn't really interested. But then Braun Strowman comes out and interrupts the whole thing, which, why? Because he's not even in the tag team division. And two, it was great to see him. He looked really good. He looked like he was benching everything. It made sense because earlier in the day we saw a car flipped over. We were meant to think it was Dexter Lumis, but because of reports, we knew it was Braun Strowman. And if it wasn't, then we would have probably rioted. But yeah, interested in what he's gonna do on SmackDown tomorrow, because today's Thursday. And yeah, that's what happened with the Braun Strowman thing, which is interesting. What he's gonna do? Maybe Omos, maybe Bobby Lashley for the title, for the Raw title. He's going to SmackDown, so you never know if he faces Gunther or something like that. But he's gonna do something. Trust me, Triple H is gonna have something for him to do. We had Austin Theory come out and do a promo based on Tyson Fury knocking him out. Kevin Owens interrupted. Kevin Owens was a heel when he beat up Elias. Then he was a heel when he fought Drew. And then he's a face against Austin Theory, which is crazy. But he ended up arguing with Austin. saying, Austin, you found your first name again. That was hilarious. They had a match. Kevin Owens obviously won, because why are you gonna let Austin Theory win? They're literally doing with Austin Theory what they did with Seth. He would lose every feud he had while having the contract, and then he would cash in the contract and then become this massive star, which worked for Seth, so it might work for Theory. Austin Theory. Jeez, I gotta remember to give him his first name back. But yeah, they had a match. After the match, we got an interview from Johnny Gargano. He's gonna be back next week, Raw. He's gonna begin in-ring action. He got interrupted by Austin Theory, obviously, and then so on happened. We also had Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Doudrop and Nikki ASH, with obviously the champs winning. And yeah, that was the show. It was pretty interesting. Besides the whole Dominic Mysterio thing, literally comes out with Rhea Ripley, Mama Ripley, by the way. They start talking shit to, you know, Edge and Ray. Ray says he can't handle it. He leaves the ring. Then the whole Judgment Day beats up Edge. Then Ray tries to come back to help Edge and gets beat up. And there you go. Dominic is effectively a heel. I am believed to say, because, okay, so obviously you have a 4-person group now. So now I think the debate was if Finn Balor and Damian Priest were going to be a good team, because now you can do either Damian Priest challenges for the US title, or Finn or Dominic, and then the other two will try to be in the tag division, with Rhea obviously challenging for the women's title. But yeah, it's interesting to see what they're gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Make sure to like the video, helps me out a ton. With that being said, I come the king. Catch you guys next time. Peace.